Yeah, chat, everyone sound off. What was your first Fire Emblem game? I'm curious. Awakening, GBA. Which GBA? Sacred Stones or Blazing Sword? Or Binding Blade? Like, did you get a copy of Binding Blade first? Awakening. Great Ether! Awakening was my first, and I feel the same way about it. I think I like Awakening more than the average Fire Emblem fan. But it's still, like, it's got so many issues, you know? The early game of Lunatic, not Lunatic Plus, but the early game of Lunatic is, I think, one of the better early games in Fire Emblem. Up there with Radiant Dawn's early game. It's probably better than Radiant Dawn's early game, honestly, because Radiant Dawn's early game does suffer from having some bullshit. Pairup is stupid in Awakening. That's a common take, and I disagree with it, and here's why. So, obviously, it's significantly stronger in Awakening than it is in Fates, right? But remember, and the enemies can't pair up also, right? But one thing that I think gets disregarded in talking about how, like, Awakening pair up is, it's unbalanced because it's really, like, it's strong, there's no reason not to pair up or whatever, and the enemies can't pair up, so you just have, like, a huge advantage over it. One thing that I think gets disregarded is the fact that enemies have a huge stat advantage over you. Pair up is meant to be the equalizer between, especially on higher difficulties, the overwhelming stats of the enemies as compared to your units, right? And so I think, like, Awakening's pair-up is incredibly fucking strong. But I actually think, obviously I don't, and I've talked about before how I don't think balance is what you aim for in video games, but I do actually think Awakening's pair-up is balanced in terms of it's balanced for, like, it helps you make up the difference, right? We use the power of friendship. But, like, genuinely, though, that's the theme of the game! Like, it's Ludonarrative consonants. That's the theme of the game, is the power of friendship. And so the fact that your units are not strong enough on their own, and they need to team up in order to take down stronger foes, is genuinely good. Like, I don't think Awakening's story is particularly great, although, much like with Engage, I think people exaggerate how bad it is, right? You know, the whole, like, it ruins the gameplay because the story is so bad thing is very eye-rolly to me. The people act like the story broke into their house and killed their grandma. But I do think that, like, an area where it really shines is Ludonarrative consonants, in taking this gameplay mechanic and storytelling through it, which is something that's been on my mind because I'm doing the FF4 video, and that's sort of the game that originated that idea. Probably isn't the first one, but it's the first, like, dominant one, right? It really brought it to the forefront. So Awakening's sort of like, I think more so than any other Fire Emblem game, it is very good at the storytelling through gameplay. Although, I will say, most Fire Emblem games have some amount of storytelling through gameplay. Awakening makes it, like, a key part of it, right? I like Awakening Lunatic Plus. I kind of just hate one-rounding everything meta every game runs into. The OG Engage meta was poison, chain attacks, and chip damage, and now it's stat stacking. I mean, I think there wasn't an OG Engage meta. I think there were, like, you know, 12 different groups of people that all thought they had the best way to handle every solution, and sort of each gave their own take. on, like, what the meta was. Because I didn't think chain attacks were particularly strong to start out. Like, I was never on team chain attack. That was an Excelblum thing. The Hero Ball strategy. And I think Hero Ball, you know, obviously, it's a strategy that you can do. It can be successful. But not only is it super boring of a strategy, but it's also, like, more investment, and it does still have a chance of failure. Like, it's not Iron Man safe, which is not true for some of the other, like, meta suggestions. Oh, engage hero, you exist. What's the name of Anna's boyfriend? Robin.